So you, I'm surprised that that's your app cap because you were playing with an app last week and just taking a lot of pictures, and I really enjoyed what you were doing with it. And it's going to be my app cap. It's free from Microsoft. It's a better camera. And it may even be a better camera than the iPhone app. It's certainly one that you should download and install. I've actually put it in my dock, so I use it instead of the iPhone camera app. I can't see any negatives to it. It's very similar to the iPhone camera app, but it does a lot of things very interestingly. In my opinion, it does a better job in low light photos because what it's doing is it's taking a lot of images, constantly taking a lot of images, and then picking the best images. When faces are seen, it will optimize the camera for faces. I like the interface. It's as clean as can be, right? You just snap it and take it. You can see your gallery. There's my gallery of images that I've taken. There's not a whole lot you could do in settings. In fact, that's about it. You could tell it what permissions it has. You could choose what video quality you're going to use, and there's really only two. This isn't about settings. This is about doing the best job automatically. And I think it actually does a remarkable job. Here's a picture on my laptop that you took of me when I was doing Windows Weekly on Wednesday, and Mary Jo Foley. It's on my laptop, Brian.
I also have it on, yeah, there.
Yeah. And the picture on the left is the iPhone camera. It's not bad. It looks a little washed out. The picture on the right, same time, Microsoft picks. And I think the colors are richer. Look at my shirt. The darks are darker without losing detail. It's like a high dynamic range image. But it's doing, I think, a really remarkable job. And it's doing it with kind of artificial intelligence. So I'm not saying you want to get rid of, and you can't get rid of your iPhone app, but if you're using a third-party app like Camera Plus, or what is that weird one that you use that you like so much? Hipstamatic.
Warm Light is another one I like.
Yeah, there are a lot of great camera apps, but this one for you're not going to throw those away, but for day-to-day image taking, that's the live feature of
it.
It's just. I think Apple's Live is better, frankly. Yeah. If live image is what you want, then I would probably keep using the Apple app. And by the way, not all pictures do look better, but it does really well, I think, in low light where you might use an HDR. And I think it's also, as I understand it, and again, it's kind of, you can't really tell what it's doing. If you take a picture of something that's moving, it will pick the best of the whole bunch, right?
I'm blinking a lot.
Yeah.
Did it take one that
Yeah, I think that's definitely the best picture. Take a look. We analyzed the burst, so it automatically does a burst mode and chose the best. And they automatically created a live image. And you can compare the enhanced image with the one. That they obviously chose the picture where you were the most engaged and lively.
That's
so
my inner soul is right
so
there.
Clearly that's not that's not how it's judging it. It's judging it by how it got the image. And if you compare it, that's the image I captured. That's the image they choose. I actually prefer the image that I captured. It's a little bit darker, but you can see it brightened it up a little bit. So it's not always going to. And there's the kind of the weird live images. You like Instagram's boomerang a little bit, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
The other thing I like is if you take a video, you can then turn it into time lapse afterwards, which is nice.
Right.
It's really easy to do that, and you can pick the speeds that you do the time lapse at too. Right. So I like that.
The images you took, really, I thought were much better with the Microsoft Pix.
Mm-hmm.
It does vary. In fact, the image I just took, I think the Apple camera or the built-in camera was the best. So you'll want to choose it. I think, though, it's really a great tool to have, and because it's free. This is from Microsoft's research lab, and I find it interesting that they didn't make this for their phones. They made this for the iPhone. They really seem to like iOS. There's no Android version of it either.
Yet. They said they're coming.
Yet, yeah. And it does, of course, have, once you take an image, it has built-in effects. So you could crop it. You could choose a variety of filters. And in fact, I think, there are actually, you did some nice black and white stuff. I thought the black and white, that actually looks pretty good, the black and white. So, absolutely worth having. I mean, one of the nice things about having an iPhone is that it is a very powerful computer attached to the camera. And that means software like this is possible. Microsoft Pics, that's the one I'm going to keep. I like that one. Modify that picture. Keep that one lying around. This is the Megan Noir,
Yes.
I call it. Yeah. Why am I wearing this hat? Why is Leo making me do this? No one knows. I think that's my favorite picture of you that I have ever taken.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, really nice. Yeah. Microsoft Pics. It's free.
I like it.
I like this picture. You're so happy.
I do.
I'm posting this on Twitter right now. Yes, sirree.